Welcome back to the news. We are diving straight into the intensity of the NBA playoffs with the Celtics and Bruins. We look at the troubling trend of home playoff struggles, examining the 2026 postseason, where the Celtics and Bruins combined went 1-6 at the TD Garden. We break down the historical context, looking at how the Boston teams have performed in the past, and what this recent performance really tells us about their home court advantage.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the massive viewership numbers that dominated the NBA landscape this weekend. We analyze how the Philadelphia 76ers defeated the Boston Celtics in Game 7, achieving the most-watched first-round Game 7 in NBA history, with a total audience delivery of 11 million viewers on NBC and Peacock. We explore the significance of this matchup and what it means for the conference semifinals. We turn our attention to the key player dynamics reshaping the Celtics roster. We examine the situation surrounding Jayson Tatum's return after his Achilles injury and how the team's performance, especially without him, impacted their postseason run. We hear from Baylor Scheierman on the importance of Tatum's comeback and what this signals for the team's future. Finally, we unpack the potential seismic shift on the Celtics roster with the Jaylen Brown trade machine. We explore the potential blockbuster trade involving Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jayson Tatum, and look at alternative moves like swapping Brown for Trey Murphy and DeJounte Murray. Stay with us as we break down this massive potential shakeup and what it means for the franchise moving forward. The TD Garden curse continues to cast a shadow over the Boston Celtics and Bruins, as recent playoff performances reveal a concerning trend of home court struggles for both franchises. Recent data indicates that both teams have faced significant difficulty securing wins in their home playoff games, contrasting sharply with past dominance. The Celtics' home playoff record has deteriorated significantly. While the franchise boasts a history of success, including NBA titles and multiple finals appearances, their performance in recent postseasons has been uneven. Since 2022, the Celtics have registered a 25-19 record in home playoff games, reflecting a 56.8% winning percentage. This trend includes a 9-2 mark at home during their 2024 championship run. The team has suffered consecutive home playoff losses in the last week, losing 2 potential closeout games at TD Garden while allowing the Sixers to rally from a deficit. Conversely, the Bruins have experienced an even more pronounced downturn at home. Since 2022, the Bruins have struggled significantly, posting a 3-10 record in playoff games at the Garden. In 2023, they were eliminated in the first round after losing games 2, 5, and 7 on home ice against the Florida Panthers. Furthermore, after missing the playoffs in 2025, the team lost all 3 of their home games in that postseason, resulting in 6 consecutive home playoff losses. Collectively, the Celtics and Bruins have combined to win just over half of their playoff games, 31-29 record, 51.7%, over the last 5 seasons, falling below league averages. This struggle contrasts with broader trends in professional sports, where NBA teams have won just 58.4% of their home playoff games since 2021, and NHL teams have won 65.2%. Despite the home difficulties, both teams have shown resilience on the road, with the Celtics successfully leveraging away wins into deep playoff runs. However, for a fanbase accustomed to annual championship contention, losing nearly half of home playoff contests undermines expectations. NBC and Peacock delivered the most-watched first-round Game 7 in NBA history on Saturday night, as the Philadelphia 76ers defeated the Boston Celtics 109-100 to advance to the Eastern Conference semifinals. The matchup averaged a total audience delivery of 11 million viewers, according to Nielsen Big Data and Adobe Analytics. This result marked the first time since 1982 that the 76ers had beaten the Celtics in a playoff series, with Joel Embiid scoring 34 points in the contest. The NBA playoffs continued with a conference semifinals doubleheader across NBC, Peacock, and NBCSN. Sunday night saw a second high-viewership game as the Cleveland Cavaliers defeated the Toronto Raptors 114-102, averaging 7 million viewers and streaming with 1.2 million viewers via AMA on Peacock. Coverage highlights include a significant boost for digital platforms. Channel YouTube's presentation of 15 first-round games on NBC and Peacock increased by 61% compared to last year. This marks the first time in 24 years that Channel YouTube has presented NBA playoff coverage. The doubleheader featured the Eastern Conference semifinals, Game 1 between the Detroit Pistons and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Western Conference semifinals, Game 1 between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, both broadcast across the platforms. Boston Celtics star Jayson Tatum has made a significant return to the court following a lengthy battle with injury. After suffering a rupture to his right Achilles almost a year prior during the 2025 NBA playoffs, Tatum missed 62 regular season games before finally returning to action on March 6, 2026. Despite his comeback, the six-time All-Star was sidelined during the team's most recent playoff run, missing Game 7 of the first round due to knee tightness. This absence hampered the Celtics' ability to defeat the Philadelphia 76ers at TD Garden, marking the team's earliest postseason exit since 2021. Baylor Scheierman, a Celtics wing, expressed strong support for Tatum's recovery. Speaking at an exit interview, Scheierman credited Tatum's perseverance, stating, "I think it's a credit to Jayson. I mean, you go through that type of injury, and for him to just work his off to get back and to be playing at the level that he was, it was great for us." During his absence, Tatum maintained high statistical output, averaging 23.3 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game in the playoffs, proving to be arguably the best player for the Celtics during that critical stretch. Scheierman also highlighted Tatum's value beyond the court, noting that he was instrumental in helping the team grow, particularly the younger players, by offering guidance in meetings, on flights, and on the sidelines. Looking ahead, Scheierman is optimistic about Tatum's future, anticipating his continued development. Looking forward to next year, he has the offseason now to continue to get even stronger than he's been, Scheierman stated, adding that the team eagerly anticipates Tatum's full return for the entire upcoming season. Meanwhile, Scheierman himself is emerging as a developmental success story, averaging a career-high 5.5 points per outing and demonstrating impressive shooting efficiency, positioning him as a potential backup wing for the Celtics next season. The Boston Celtics are reportedly considering seismic roster changes, with trade rumors swirling around key players like Jaylen Brown, signaling a potential shift in the team's trajectory following a postseason exit in 3 of the last 4 seasons. The move is viewed as potentially inevitable, coinciding with opportunities for other teams looking to trade high-end talent. A major speculative blockbuster involves a trade of Jaylen Brown for Giannis Antetokounmpo. On paper, this deal presents mutual benefits. For Brown, it secures him the role of the clear number 1 option, maximizing his scoring potential. For the Milwaukee Bucks, while their long-term asset position is debated, they gain players like Miles Turner and Kyle Kuzma who could complement Brown in the regular season. Antetokounmpo, who has long-eyed a trade, would receive a fresh start with a coach and organization seemingly committed to contention, potentially allowing him to push for a title. Another unfolding possibility centers on a trade involving Jayson Tatum and Bam Adebayo to the Miami Heat. This move is less headline-grabbing, but strategically sound. Miami, seeking a superstar attraction, could acquire Brown, who would be a major draw. Adebayo's presence could offer a different fit for the Celtics scheme, providing a big man option for Tatum. While salary considerations require careful structuring, the move could be framed as an addition by subtraction for Boston. A fantasy scenario involves a potential trade for Stephen Curry to the Celtics. This move aligns with the Celtics' need for an elite sniper to bolster Jayson Tatum and create a championship window, given Curry's age and injury history. For Brown, the Warriors offer a global brand opportunity, and Curry's playstyle complements Boston's system. Finally, a non-superstar swap option includes trading Brown for a package featuring Trey Murphy III and DeJounte Murray from the New Orleans Pelicans. This trade offers Boston valuable roster flexibility and depth, with Murphy providing immediate big man impact and Murray filling a guard void. While not a star-driven move, it could be a smart basketball transaction, allowing Brown to pursue a new challenge on a team not currently focused on immediate championship contention.